guys! I'm in the living room because I have some exciting news. We have a living room makeover coming. Everyone rejoice, everyone cheer, everyone scream, woo! The company that I worked for my bedroom makeover is called Graham and Brown. They sent me my bedroom paint as well as the mural that is behind my bed. They reached out to me because from October 6th to 13th, it's International Wallpaper Week. Obviously, I love wallpaper. I have put up a wall mural in my bedroom. I've put up wallpaper in my sister's nursery. Now, I am about to do a big makeover. I'm actually going to do all 4 walls. I'm a little nervous, only because it's so much to do. There are some difficult sections. It's gonna be a lot to tackle, but we can do it. I actually received the samples yesterday, but it was during work. I looked at them last night, and right away I fell in love with one, but I wanted to make sure that I looked at it today. Saw it in the daylight. I guess I'll save the one that I want to do for the end. I knew for the living room, I wanted something simple. I love wallpaper that has prints and that is dark. Obviously, I love dark and moody. I have a super dark hallway. I have a super dark bathroom. My living room is the only bright and airy place that I have. So I knew I wanted something light, but I wanted something textured so that way I could have a bit of There was a lot that I fell in love with on the site that were darker, like a nice brown, super rich. I think that would look amazing in this room, but I definitely want to make sure that I keep it light because I actually spend a lot of time in my living room. As you guys know, I work from home. I don't have a second bedroom / office, so I actually work from my dining table. I'm in here morning and night. I will have all the details on the screen. 2 linen samples. They're just in slightly different colors. You guys can see that they're very close, but the reason that I ordered the samples is because I knew the undertone was going to make a difference. It's really hard picking out a wallpaper online, seeing how it looks with your furniture. Again, I will have all the details on the screen. Here is a close-up of the texture and the color, and then this one is the same paper. I decided not to go with either of these because this is actually a printed linen versus the one that I went with. It's textured. If you guys want the look of linen but want a wallpaper that is more flat, I would probably recommend you go with one of these. And then these 2 samples were actually from a new designer collab. I loved both of these, but they were a bit too shiny, like metallic shiny for my liking. I didn't realize how shiny these were going to be until I got them in person, and this is another reason that you should order samples. Here is a close-up. You can see some brown undertones in there. It does lean a bit slate, so can definitely work with a lot of rooms. Here is a close-up of this one. If bronze and silver had a baby, it would be this. Then for the one that I decided to go with, it's called Linen Beige. Here is a close-up for you guys to see all the texture. I don't know if it's reading on camera, but this is actually textured. When you touch this, you can feel the wefts and the weaves. I love the texture of this. I love the color of this. It works really well with all of my furniture. I'll actually put up a couple mock-ups that I made so you guys can see what it should potentially look like. I am so excited. I am eternally grateful that Graham and Brown wanted to work with me again. Honestly, that is thanks to you guys because you are so supportive. I don't even work with them on YouTube, and this is not sponsored. They do not pay me for working together. It's just me creating content for them. But truly, I do have these opportunities because of you guys watching and supporting me on other social media. So thank you to you. Brayden and I are gonna go out tonight. I have this new dress from Brayden. I wand curled my hair. I had 2 French braids in. When I took the French braids out, obviously I had a very loose curl, so I was like, what if I keep these curls and put wand curls on top? This is how I would wear my hair in high school and college. So this is a very nostalgic style for me. I love it. It's so bouncy, it's so light. I'm gonna go. I'll catch you when I'm out with Brayden. Love ya. We get to make over the living room. Okay, Sky's ready for dinner. Wow. I hope you guys heard that. I hope the camera picked up her scream. Siri, play Olivia Dean's new album. Good afternoon, guys. Happy Monday. It's around 4 in the afternoon right now, I think. I've just been getting through work today. Whew, your girl had to recover yesterday. I ended up not doing anything yesterday, which was Sunday. The girls and I, the girls being Aminata and Brayden, we were supposed to have brunch, which we have rescheduled this brunch, I feel like 6 times. Aminata was out of town, then Brayden was out of town, now they're both back in town, and yesterday we were supposed to do it, but then Brayden wasn't feeling too well. We, at first, were like, okay, let's pivot and do dinner instead, and then it just wasn't working out. Like, all of us were so tired. Aminata had plans last night, so she was gonna meet us afterwards. She was like, honestly, guys, I'm so tired, but I'm rallying for you guys because I want to see everyone. And I was like, girl, same. I was still recovering from Brayden and I's night out on Saturday. I was just so tired. My body was like, oof. My body was in pain. I know everyone my age, 26, 27, always joke about how your knees just start to give out on you. And boy, me wearing that boot heel, my lower back, my feet, just everything was in shambles. But I had such a fun time Saturday. I'm not mad at all. We ended up having a very packed night because we went out to Bed-Stuy because Laziza was having an event, and right next door to, I don't actually know if it's pronounced Laziza or Laziza. Not quite sure. But either way, right next door was a new bookstore named Gladys. It is a Black lesbian-owned bookstore, and I just love supporting queer businesses, Black-owned businesses, women-owned businesses, everything. So Brayden and I stopped in there because it is a bookstore slash bar. The bar is not open yet. Before we went into the Laziza event, we're like, okay, let's get some food because Brayden hadn't eaten, so then we ate at a restaurant that's right next door. After we did that, we finally went to the Laziza event. That was kind of a bust. It wasn't our crowd. Let's just leave it at that. So we ended up leaving and going to Rodeo. Went there, Brayden and I were dancing a bit, and then we left there because it was just kind of a little crowded. Anything is probably like a 10-minute walk from Rodeo, so we were like, let's just stop at anything and see what's going on there. It ended up being a night very similar to the last time Brayden and I went to anything, where we were the only people on the dance floor, but it was such a fun time. At this point, we have become friends with the bartender there, and neither Brayden nor I drinks. It's not like we're just getting drinks galore. Nice to like see the bartenders there. One of them came out from behind the bar and was like spinning me. It was such a fun time. So it ended up being a very packed night of like bar, another club, bus, another club, plane, next place, no sleep. I hope you guys get the Lady Gaga reference. Like I said, I needed yesterday to recover because, woo! 27's coming and it's coming in hot. I'm very excited. My birthday is actually November 22nd. I'm excited and ready for 27. I just feel like 27 is gonna be amazing. It's so close to 30. I can't wait for my 30. I mean, I can wait. I've been having a blast in my 20s. I just feel like 30, I don't know, maybe I'm romanticizing 30, but I just feel like if my 20s have been this good, imagine me at 30. I'm gonna be amazing. I'm not scared of aging at all. I am welcoming it and welcoming it with open arms. I'm going to get back to work. I'm actually thinking about going on a walk in Prospect. guys. For me, Tuesdays feel like Mondays because I have my morning work meeting, which I'm actually getting ready to hop on. It starts at 10. It's 9:58 right now. I'm not quite sure what we're gonna get up to today. I'm gonna go hop on this call. We'll chat later. I do still need to eat a little something as well. I think I'll probably have some yogurt. Alright guys, I think I've mentioned before how I hate the bus. I'm not kidding. I've lived in New York for years. I've only taken the bus I think 4 or 5 times. That was either my 5th or my 6th time taking the bus. Each time I have taken the bus it has been with Brayden, and it's been because she has forced me to take the bus. So I just took the bus by myself because I am en route to Home Depot. I actually need to get some wallpaper paste because the wallpaper arrived yesterday. But I just had an insane bus experience. An insane bus experience. I'm gonna leave it at that. Multiple fights were about to break out. I'm walking to Home Depot now. Also brought the wallpaper sample with me because I think I'm going to ask them to color match it so I can paint my ceiling. I thought about it throughout today, and obviously I love a color drenched room. I mean, every room that I have painted the ceiling to match. The only room that I did not paint the ceiling to match was my hallway, and that was because I was going for a specific look. I think I just want it seamless where the ceiling is going to match. Also guys, it's cold. October really picked up. we are prepped and ready to go. I'm gonna start with the ceiling paint. I want to get at least one coat down so that way tomorrow night I can start the wallpaper. I really don't think I'm going to be able to do any of the wallpaper tomorrow during the day, like during my lunch break, because I'm gonna have a really busy work day. I'm gonna show you guys the room because I cleared everything out. Everything is currently in my kitchen. I have my dining chairs, all the decor, and then the couch is covered. My couch is priority because that's vintage and one of a kind, and also my rug I just rolled up and then I tucked the plastic under the rug. I did not swatch this paint or anything, so we're gonna see what it looks like together. But I mean, I color matched it, so either way it's going to match the wallpaper, and I think I would just prefer that versus the stark white ceiling in comparison to the wallpaper, so that way the room is still light but tonal, if that makes sense. I think that's it for me. I just need to start painting. I really don't want to be doing this, but it's gonna look good. Also, I've decided I'm going to paint my windowsill as well. So all of the window trim, I'm gonna turn that from white. Basically everything that is a flat white in here, I'm gonna change to the ceiling color. So I will do the baseboards as well. Here we go again. I want to reframe this, and I also want to make it clear that I'm very appreciative for these opportunities. I'm very appreciative to have a roof over my head. I'm grateful to be able to make over my apartment the way that I want it to. I'm grateful that I get to use this as a creative outlet. I'm grateful for these opportunities that brands want to work with me and send me wallpaper. So I need to reframe it. Even in me being like, oh man, I know this painting is gonna be tiring, in no way am I ungrateful. I'm sure you guys don't think that that's what I'm getting at, but I just want to make that clear. And I also need to say it out loud for myself because I do need to reframe my brain. This is gonna be good. And I'm very excited as well. I know I'm gonna be sore tomorrow. Guys, we're about to start. I kind of think that this is gonna go quickly. Honestly, what took me the longest was the painting because I wanted to get all the painting done before I put up the wallpaper, because I would just like to not have to do any paint once the wallpaper is up because I don't want to risk getting paint on the wallpaper, obviously. I'm gonna be using this wallpaper glue. I have my roller, a pan, my first roll of wallpaper. Ooh. I actually have 16 rolls, which is more than I need. With reading the instructions for this wallpaper, it actually says that you should draw a plumb line. So I don't know if you guys can see the dark mark on the wall. I actually drew it with a Sharpie just to make my life easier because wallpaper's going over the wall. I had to measure out 20 inches from a wall corner, and they actually recommend that you start with a wall that has a window. So I'm starting with a pretty difficult area, which I'm not mad. Basically, my two hardest walls are gonna be this window wall and then this wall behind me, the left-hand corner. Okay, I need to stop stalling. Let's go. I just need to start and get in the groove of it. I have Twilight on. Honestly, I think I'm gonna get through all 5 movies. I'm almost through the first movie. We're in for a long night, folks. It's like 9. Oh my goodness, my heart is beating so bad. First strip. Okay. I need to listen to music. I need to do something. Hey Siri, play 90s R&B. I need a distraction.